Mele, Maa'imoa, he Lotukalafi Finau, Mr. Apraxus, New Zealand. Mr. Apraxus, New Zealand's topic is youth empowerment. Ko kaweinga a Mr. Apraxus no sila, ko whakalotolahi ki he to'utupu. Malo opito, mo paspasi mai a Mr. Apraxus, New Zealand.
Tapu mai vuni walu, mai fuotoa ko hangai toke lao. Kai ata ke lava, ke eku ka ngā, ke hake a ki ia tō tupu e whanua. He koi hakao malohi ia o tonga e tuuloa. It is with great honor and humility that I stand before you all, not just as a contestant, but as a daughter of Tonga. I pay my respects to the Heilala pageant for providing a platform to speak on the matters that is most relevant to our beloved kingdom. Today, I am humbled to speak on the driving force of our society, our youth, and empowering our youth to do so. A Tongan proverb begins the journey in Aotalanoa. Koe haka o ahoni, koe whanua o kahau. The reef of today is the land of tomorrow. Although the youth is indeed our future, there is a need for recognition for our youth being the foundation of today. The Pacific community reported in 2021 that the youth are making 1/3 of the Kingdom of Tonga's population. In numbers, that is 32,000 lives of age 15 to 34 residing here in Tonga. Youth are the beating heart of our society. Our youth will carry forward the legacy of our ancestors. Our youth are the bridge between our cherished past as well as our hopeful future. May we voyage through 3 examples of youth empowerment, rooted to uplift and foster resilient warriors. Youth empowerment in education. Education and upskilling our youth ensures security and empowerment of our natural abilities. Knowledge is power. Therefore, as we continue to value traditional education, may we also acknowledge our vocational pathways, allowing our youth to dream above and beyond. Youth unemployment is a crucial issue identified by the Tongan Youth Council. In 2023, birthed the Pacific Youth Engagement, Empowerment, and Economic Pathways to empower our Tongan youth, allowing the opportunity for our young people to upskill and gain what they need to succeed in society, strengthening the workforce of our beloved kingdom and making certain that no one gets left behind. Youth empowerment and leadership. Let us give the opportunity to the young people to lead and be vessels of service to our community. Sia maanga ika maka. Though it may be something small, it is just as important. Give the responsibilities to our youth through leading church programs, school po'akos, and even in your own whakawhamili at home. All these opportunities are just as important. Enabling the youth to take stand and to build their confidence that during the Siaswesiliana Conferenisi, there is a standalone conference dedicated to the youth, led by the youth, allowing our people the responsibility to lead and serve and giving them value of their work to the community. Youth empowerment and cultural identity. Mamahi fonua. Culture is the fabric of our existence. Nothing is more important than empowering the youth to be proud of where they come from. Koe mamahi fonua ia. Although Western influence may be prevalent, but our Tongan identity runs deeper. Coming from a ta'ahine Tonga that is living amongst the diaspora, I carry the spirit of ma'afana as a Tongan wherever I go. As the world becomes heavily influenced by mainstream culture, let us protect our Tongan identity. The Kohai activity, initiated by WCCC, relates to the importance of cultural identity, appreciating the talanoa of being proud of the land that honors you. It is important to remember that cultural identity is not negotiable. It is our superpower. Being Tongan is my superpower. The youth of Tonga is its greatest asset. The potential of the youth in Tonga is endless. Therefore, we must invest, provide opportunities for meaningful employment, and create platforms for their voices to be heard. By doing so, we not only secure a better future for them, but for the entire nation. Empowering our youth is the empowerment of Tonga. And empowering our youth on the foundation of prayer and faith in God, the youth, they are our dreamers, our doers, our difference makers. It is our collective responsibility to nurture our nation as it honors its past while boldly stepping into the future. I am your contestant number 5, Mele Maa'imoa he Lotukalafi Finau, Miss Apraxus, New Zealand. Maloa pito, toa o whātu.
Malopito o Miss Apraxus New Zealand. Ai nā ne lawe whoki ki kawe ngā koe whalotolahi ki tō tupu ko youth empowerment. Tuku anga whangamaare koe ni ke te pile kau whakamau nei nau whihui ki he contestant whikanima.
Thank you very much, Miss New Zealand, for the beautiful presentation. However, I'm just looking at the other end of the coin, the other side of the coin. There are students or children who are school dropout. That is becoming something that is not very helpful with our young people in Tonga. What can be done? If you become the Miss Heilala, would you be able to see how best you can help these students that are being dropped out of schools? Because it's a lot of problematic happening in our country. Thank you.
I'd like to acknowledge that the youth having a high percentage of dropouts from school isn't a problem. However, if we look at the example that I gave in terms of the initiative that was brought through of allowing our youth to take part in other vocational pathways and allowing them to see that there is a possibility for them through workshop, as well as understanding that even though they didn't go through traditional education, that vocational and alternative pathways still exist. There is our church, there are TTIs, TNU, that provide optional and alternative pathways for our youth. Because even though Tonga is the jewel of the Pacific, our youth are the jewels of Tonga. And so being able to empower our youth to engage in activities that aren't particularly part of the educational or traditional educational systems, that is how that will get that movement and shift towards a better Tonga.
No further questions from our judges. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Mele Maa'imoa he Lotukalafi Finau, your Miss Apraxus New Zealand, on the topic of youth empowerment. Whilst our judges are compiling their scores, a friendly reminder that at 1 minute out from the completion of your 5 minutes, there will be a bell that will signal just to let you know that your time is just about up. Hange koe no slawe ki ane nei, ia peki whakailonga a ki ona tā ki whawhango I he toi minite taha pe kakato ai me te nima I he all presentation kotoa pe. Let's move on now to